I'm Greg.
I'm Wes.
We are here at the
Apple Festival at the Spencer Hill Orchard and Gallery.
Yes, so it's very lovely. Lots of families out here.
See, look, apples. She says we're gonna go eat apples. So,
You guys are crazy.
oops. I just need to make sure the wind is not going the wrong way on the microphone here. Otherwise, you people at home won't be able to hear us.
People are taking care of themselves with the apples, which is nice.
So, how's it been today?
Busy, exciting, sunny, lovely.
This is good, yes.
Do you have any apples left?
Oh, of course. Many of them are still on the tree. We just basically did a sample selection and have some for people to try, and people are there for placing orders for the future harvest and later in the month.
Okay, that's good. And I see your treasure hunt there. And
our treasure hunt, and there's Ted. Say hi, Ted.
And you have kids around here to do it, right? This is good. So do you already have that, or is it an ongoing thing?
It's an ongoing thing.
I see. So
How many different kind of apples do you have going?
Out here in display is 18. We have actually over 20 varieties. I'm actually losing count because we keep grafting new varieties onto our trees.
okay.
And I've kind of lost count because I'm...
So you like creating new varieties as you go?
No, we don't create new varieties. We find varieties,
Oh, I see.
take a snip,
put 'em onto
and
your trees.
graft onto the trees.
Wow.
So
Neat
we're
stuff.
finding these.
And the trees have
Special.
no problem taking those on?
No. Anything within that palm family
Okay, cool.
can, a palm can.
And this is-
A pear can go with an apple because they're both palms.
And this is why the genetics came from the plant people. They know all about that stuff.
So what else was going on here today?
So we've had music, and more music is going to happen here in a minute. And what else have we had? The pumpkin patch is up above. So
Okay.
people have been picking out pumpkins. And we've got contests here, so you can guess how many apples are in the basket.
Contest.
And
yes.
right over here. And we've got a little bit of, apple lore.
Apple lore.
Stories and little
Excellent.
quintessential lovelies about
So
apples.
what are your normal hours of operation for people who are watching the show and want to come up and visit you?
Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 10 to 5.
Awesome.
And we'll do that consistently throughout October.
Okay.
But please do feel free to call ahead if you want to make other arrangements, because Harvest Month is upon us, and
You'll be busy,
We'll be
yeah.
around and about doing lots and here and present and taking orders.
Okay.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Sheila.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, making me dizzy. So this is the video podcast of the website
whatsupgf.com.
That's the website where you go to find everything that is going on in the Boundary Country. It's a big calendar. You go to the day you want to do something and it lists everything you can possibly imagine.
That's right. We try to get it all in there.
That's right. So head to the website whatsupgf.com, and on this show what we do is we pick a few of the events and we tell you all about them.
That's right. And this is the last week of September, I believe. Yep,
It is. So we're heading into October. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. And, well, you can't see it here, but downtown there's leaves all over the ground.
Yeah, and it's a very busy time of month, and we got all sorts of things to tell you about. But first, Les, where were you today?
Oh, earlier on, before we got here, I hopped into the pavilion. That's the old Forestry building, because they're having a wellness fair. It's called the Luminescence Wellness Fair, and we have some footage from that. Going to the wellness fair, and look at all the cars. Wow, I think it's working out for them from the looks of things. This is pretty neat. And look who we have here, Marcia. So how's the Luminescence Fair going today?
It's great. It's going really well. We've had lots of people show up, lots of interest, lots of booths.
Good, yeah.
And about 5 o'clock, I will be passing the torch, so to speak, to the new owner of the communicator.
Ah, yes. It's somebody I know, actually. So, this is the third year? Fifth year. 5 years. So, I guess I'll move on and see who else is here. Thanks, Marcia. And good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. We're moving on. Let's see what's inside. Lots of tables. This is good. Onward and upward. So, jazzercises here. Teas. And we have textiles. Healthy food choices. Beeswax candles.
We're back. So I'm going to tell you a couple of things going on this week. Les, we've got the Legends of Rock and Roll this Friday. Now this is a good show. I know a couple of these guys, so it's a very good show. It's going to have Buddy Holly, Roy Orbison. The guy who does Roy Orbison is amazing. Ben Klein as Elvis Presley. Had the honor of being at this man's wedding. I know his bride, who is a backup singer.
So these are, what was the right, I don't want to say the wrong word. They're not impersonators, they're...
Well, some of these guys, when it comes to the Elvis guys, they like to be known as Elvis tribute artists.
Tribute artists, right.
So, but this is it's an amazing show. Like I said, it's on Friday. It starts at 8 p.m. at the high school, but you get your tickets at the Source, and it's going to be a great time. I can't recommend it enough. I've also got, there's a National Film Board. They're going to be showing a film. It's at noon. Actually, they show one at the last Wednesday of every month.
That's at the library, yeah.
Yeah, it's at the library. Coffee and tea are there for free. So the film this week, or this month, I should say, is Forbidden Forest. It's by Kevin Matthews, and it's a really good documentary. It's about some stuff going on in New Brunswick, so you want to check that out. So it's going to be very interesting. There's more information on the website about that.
And that's why we're standing in a little mini forest here. Right?
Exactly. And Les, you got something to mention about the concert coming up?
Yeah, there's another concert. Yeah, there's the Navy Band is coming.
Yes.
Yep. And
it's at the high school.
That's right.
It's put on by, I believe, a hospice.
The proceeds are going to support the hospice. Yes. That's right. And this is the official Navy Band. They're going all the way across the country and heading to the West Coast.
And we got all the information scrolling by right now. And when and where exactly.
That's right.
Because we can't remember off the top of our heads.
We're so professional. But anyways, last night the question came up as to why it's called the Naden Band. N-A-D-E-N.
It's like the Navy Band, but the band itself is called the Naden Band.
That's right. And that turns out to be because way back in the first years of the Canadian Navy, actually the Dominion Navy, 1910, that's when it came about. In that first decade, there was an HMCS Naden, a small ship, and that ship eventually became, hope I'm not getting this wrong, not dry docked, but permanently moored in Nanaimo, and the facility that it became moored permanently at took on the name when that ship was decommissioned. And the band associated with that ship just became associated with that facility. That was the Naden Band. There used to be lots of bands, like a lot of ships had their own bands, but after the Second World War, most of those bands were disbanded.
So yeah, they just adopted the name of the one last band that's standing.
That's it, and that is now the official Navy Band. From little teeny wooden Navy ships, big bands grow.
Excellent.
We're outside, as you can tell. Yeah. And that's not a band.
Yeah, so very rare in this town. We got two amazing concerts that you can go see back to back. So it's going to be 2 nights of great entertainment, and I can't recommend these shows, both of them, enough.
Yeah.
So head to those. So, and you know, where else can they head, Les?
Where else can they head?
To the website.
Oh, yeah, there's a website, yeah. It's called whatsupgf.com, and there's a calendar there, and the calendar will tell you everything. And you know, if you're putting on an event, we want to hear from you, and we provide multiple mechanisms for you to get in touch with us and tell us what's going on with your event. Why don't you tell us one of them there, Greg?
Well, you scroll to the very bottom of the website. There's going to be an email there. You click on that. You send us an email, tell us the who, what, where, when, and why of your event. And if it's a community event, we put it up there for free.
Oh, and don't forget the how much if it costs something.
Yeah, if it costs something to get in there. But Les, tell them what they can do if they don't want to email us for some reason, if they want to talk to us in person.
Well, down on Market Avenue, right across from the Gem Theater, is Select Office Products, and I got a little space in the back. I'm there quite often, and if I'm not, Lorraine will graciously accept your information and bring along a poster. Really, if you have a poster, I'll scan that in. I'll put that, webify it, and put it up on the website. Maybe make a little cute animated thumbnail to catch people's eyes on the calendar, and that's a free service.
So if we talked about anything on the show that we kind of went by too quickly and you missed it, fear not. head to the website, whatsupgf.com. Take a look at this week, and everything is listed right there.
That's right.
So here we are at the orchard, the Spencer Hill Orchard.
That's right.
I'm Greg.
I'm Les.
We'll see you next week, everybody.
Yum, yum, apples. I think I'm going to get me some.